Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. I'm Stephen Tonte, and I'm a member for the Asdem Waste Management and Recycling Committee. I just want to thank una patience for the work we don't do for the couple of weeks since we will be assigned for Duam. I want really for apologize for any delay. Not easy for gather all man together. And I want also to seize the opportunity for thank all the members the way they participate, brainstorm day and night, cut short most of their tight schedules for come put head together. You will get Chief Matthias will be attend the opening of the Waste Management Committee. You get Mr. Asdem Fidelis. You get Boris Gembupo, the president of SUGDA. We get Dr. Callistus Wachiri, sorry, you get Dr. Agwo, you get His Royal Majesty Akule Epe, and we get our environmentalist, Mr. Tewu Erasmus Mba. For weeks, we put head together, put ideas together for Sisemo, at least get a draft of how the roadmap we will follow for achieve this Motengene waste management project. And of course, like how Dr. Agwa will always stress, some will actually adopt a model where if you work, nominal for import some knowledge to outside way will cost me plenty, or way will know if you manage them. Exactly nothing that we will do. Dr. Callisto is an expert for most of the sections there for waste management. He do a great job. And yesterday, he present a synopsis, the summary of the roadmap, how we go for follow. So right now, so today now, the 14th of February, our environmentalist, they put Mr. Erasmus, they put together all the reports, and I will present them for now. Maybe more or less like a secretary. I will just be passionate for waste management project, and that's why I actually belong to the committee. And of course, my expertise for my own organization, Zugda, it permit me for be here. I don't decide for Dr. Callistus. We actually give it about 2 hours of elaborate, detailed explanation as to how the whole thing, the work, the terminology inside there, the system will go for follow, still achieve the objective. But today I don't come broke. I want broken down small for the language where we can understand. Because if we leave only for the grammar where it broke them, not all we will know. But because the people who concern them, the audience, the Motengene population, if I'm from Mecca, may they know what we talk about, how we do achieve them. So I would talk on the benefits of this waste management if we successfully implement them. And I'll talk more about the politics we surround the whole project. A few weeks ago, while we were brainstorm, we will hear of a certain company where they work with all the councils for move dirty. It has that come or had I don't know. So yeah, it's not true. So they don't begin carry dirty council for a while. But government don't recently give the various councils power for take care of their own dirty. I don't know if their power cancel this has they come, their contract will be cancel, or they still work together. Anyhow, whether they still work together or we cancel, give the council now the power for decisive they fit do that for take care of their own dirty without the Hezekam people. Now what I don't know, or council could tell we. Because this report will be given to the Asdem executive, Chief Matthias and a team, for they can go meet Oga Mayor, say nothing will get and who want for do. Now Oga Mayor now go look, say, okay, if nothing will want for do, now how go work would we as council, how will we get the authority for control waste for municipality? Room there will people now for work together if we still get partnership with these Hezekiah people, or not possible, house on floor. We don't give alternative. If house on floor will not accommodate, ask them to participate, ask them to handle their own dirty. If we still handle that dirty flower, we don't interrupt or disturb council their own project for the carry dirty. That possibility day where Dr. Callisto explained it very well. I go try for show here some small. First, I will show the letter. Abraham put on a forum here. The letter there, Abraham put on a forum. Me wanna see them. Me wanna read them. It give government give power here for council, for all the mayors, for take care of their dirty. And a letter this. The letter it be a commander early or late last year. Yeah, well, that was the 30th of March 2001. Yes, we'll not waste time for the plenty, but the power they will become. I think some other follow-up letters don't usually be for support this fact. If Oga Mayor, you will know very well. Okay, might not waste time for this letter. I will also show on okay, one. I will also show on the plan. The plan where all we don't, she don't know none of this one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now the plan this. I'll zoom I'm again out a little bit. It really showed dirty work fair plenty, but when we will share them, any man will print them for your own paper, you try to see what way did they talk about. Now the planogram this for the work, how the council, how the waste management project worker, how they go to operate. Dr. Callistos, if he actually explain them all in detail, I'll zoom them out, Mona Sam. If he explain them all how we go for start. See, for start, we will hold meeting first with all the chiefs. The chiefs they will bring the women leader for all the for all the community, for all the quarters them, youth leaders who can hold meeting together, get an understanding. So I think they get for be church leaders, religious leaders, church and other traditional leaders and so on. Those people they were there for community. For tell them what we want for do concern the dirty, may they get an understanding. And then after that one now, we'll stand up for do the educational part of it, where we'll go work out how to have flyers, how Dr. Callisto explain them. We could use flyers for explain them, for talk hard, they could be talk on all the way to agree for that meeting where we'll get them. So here's the education, community outreach. Then after that one now, we'll carry out a survey. Survey here now for see if people then when they will participate, if they agree, how many people agree, and if they agree now on what would agree and that kind of thing. So from there, we're gonna for side for if all the three so don't be accepted, Oga Matthias would ask them authority, we should now mayor to see the kind of condition where they go work, or maybe some private partners when order don't be sorted out, one start work proper. Each quarter, we'll recruit people that they collect dirty for the. In fact, this whole thing will give job for a lot of job for people them for inside quarter for the whole thing. Because each quarter will get people where they collect money, people they collect dirty, people they work right up to the last section. for the company for the whole setup. Play with the dirty go to come out now any houses them, small businesses them, market for street, we will pick dirty for street, schools or community or any place where people can gather for churches, we will keep where drum them for the carry dirty. When they don't carry the dirty or the waste collection this, they'll transport them, go down for dump site, play the throw them, or play they go put them for that dump thing, how the to go explain them for a plan. They put that inside on another BB container with a metal for those waste segregation. Me say those separate them, separate the rotten from plastic and from battery. So another waste the way when a metal cable them to separate them all to 3 sections. That 3 sections, they call and say, do I make them for yellow here? They call and say reused waste or non-degradable. I mean, that one way the Memphis still make use for the enough rotten and I did differ for yellow. The one different way she put on green here. Now recyclable or organic waste. Now that dirty the way it is rotten. Mostly common for house putting the thing they will chop. The remaining one they have chop dirty thing the remnants for anything will make them. Now they can say now they for green. Do one with the for red. You know what will be red. Into the for red, no na putting. I put for section C. We no get flower wuti, but it exists. Never that toxic, like battery. No say, but if you get battery and old computers, they so you get some poisonous thing for the way they cause cancer. All that ones who will select them, find some place, keep it. When we get the technology now for making recycling, yeah, poisonous chemicals. All that one we collect them, or we find some place keep them in future. If we know what to do there. But for today, the Dr. Caristo's presentation, it talk more of this green zone. So that waste will rotten for house. When I say it come down here, when they want transport and so forth, play the pig or the dirty, they bring them down for playway for that side. We talk say that place they go dump dirty. They will give you about 20 acres of land. They have how to go agree. If it be 1, 2, 3, I don't know, anyhow they will feel agree. But that dump side where they go put the dirty, and then they'll carry like that experiment. Here, Dr. Kaliso talk say na BS farm. They'll make a small farm where you get a demonstration farm. That will say if we will make some small fish farm, make play for plant small plantain or tomato, way now for the way would the practice say would do would test and for this. So if man can buy like chop for fowl, you first of all see fowl. If man can buy like chop for pigs, you go see pig for corner how pig they do well. If man want buy a plantain, you go see how do well. So all the experiment all will take place inside greenhouse. The Dr. Kaliso don't explain them very well. What did they do? They Buddha fly, lava, and other one. And for this step, so for that greenhouse, machine say mating eggs, hatchery, probation. The system will take place for all the places that people they walk off inside it. They come down, stay black lava and so on. They come down for air. So they can end for to try to process the lava. What will happen at the end? When I talk about monetization, money, the benefit with this system. After don't do other work, so without fly, make the chop, do it, chop done, chop not done. The end benefit say we can get chop for poultry feed. We produce poultry feed where all my get poultry from Motengene or around the environment or beyond. We go buy poultry feed for we. People they get fish pond, they can buy fish for feed fish there. Animal, goat, cow, all that one, the other pigs, you can buy chop for we for feed that pig then. That is fair. It go down fair. From this black soda, if you come fair, you separate organic frass to lava. And that stage, where you can do it, you can make we organic fertilizer here. And so benefit that. Don't make we organic fertilizer. Where people they grow their gardens, people they make farm, they don't need white man again for the send fertilizer for them. We could supply them fertilizer. Or than the money with the project will produce bagging of organic fertilizer, both, all na two fertilizer good affair. So do na section na still for that section A. If we not go for this type of processed lava, if we still come for that farm, so dry dirty, we'll take them down, take all the dirty, come down here, come build a biodigester. That biodigester, it go in some big tank where they put in a rotten for the cow shit, if it remaining chop, if it would develop and for the way, if you start produce with gasoline na engine na engine or na petrol and gasoline where if you can pilot generator, if you can drive even tractor, the heavy truck them, they use them because you get petrol and gas, gasoline. If we produce them, if we produce also biogas na that gas we want to take and cook for kitchen. Any man getting a gas cooker with any bottle gas bottle when I go buy them for the company they supply with water, we start produce them. But now biogas. Organic fertilizer too, if we produce them for this system where they will buy the digester. Now that thing way, now that section where this section with this green way will happen. Section where na yellow, we want to see for corner here. Man, zoom again out. When we don't select that dirty, you get this one with a plastic. We don't put it for one side. If we come for it, we say we don't want even touch and say we don't get manpower. If we don't get worker, but by the time we don't get worker, them get the finance. We say okay, enter now. We start working because if we start selling, say the metal for the company for the water where they go do recycling, say the cables them, say anything for selling. But if time reach, we say okay, more expand. We don't get power now. We don't get money. We want start for process and two. Now this section B. We don't sort and get. We don't sort and we get what we get pepper. The cement pepper, book pepper, all kind pepper. Put on one corner. We get plastics, all kind plastic bottle, plastic for Metropolitan. All that one they try for the whole street promoting, and so we gather up to one place. We get metal. We know what to use for metal. We get metal all over the whole place. We gather and put on one place. We get wood, at least wood. We know the second wood because we use and my metal can cook. So at least we get glass and bottle all over the whole street. Gather and all. Process them all for down here. What don't process them all for all the thing away? Paper, plastic, metal, wood, glasses. We use that thing. We use technology make them for the way. We'll get the benefit. Will be what we'll get clean environment. We'll play with shine. We'll plant trees, plant grass. What we use water for irrigate them for making the whole town look clean. That's what they do for the country and all over the world. We will make a plan. We will make from play where if we produce what bricks, they build and be house and be even road. You see the whole street from Motengene. They will stones where man will ride bicycle even through. We will use these bricks. For UK here, most of the streets they're using bricks, small block. They don't make it hard with a mixture of sand and plastic. They put that bricks. They take and be houses. They make even roofing tiles. Where the yellow, where if you look on top house, the yellow for the roofing tiles, where they be made out of some chemical where they mix some with sand and melted plastic, made roofing tiles, and even all blocks, etc. They also use that process to process gasoline for still drive motor day and so on. And if you still make petrol, and if you still make cooking oil out of it, I will show cooking oil and for the other section. But I will show now how it don't start work for Kenya and Uganda or most of these East African country. How they process them, but down it costs about $2 million to get that plan. We do other work. You want about 2,000 pounds, I guess, to get the whole thing. So the whole project, waste management stuff, get 3 sections. Section A, when I wait Dr. Caristos emphasize most about it, and they will start because first it's cheap. If we afford them, require someone bring millions upon millions. Section C, we want to say unfair. We'll keep on one corner, no touch you, just make us no poison by environment. The benefit all of this things say if fight with climate change, we will easily get funding both national and international. I think the project, if we take and go to any of the embassies, they will fund them. Ask them to write the project for no Western government, no they will feel a project. We don't know fund this project, no they. Now as a come try for broken down for so that if any man feels I will create a video, I'll create a YouTube link. So if you any man feel this talk what I talk so because one way Dr. Caristo talking yesterday, any man feel press button for a phone, you will still listen them. How the whole thing all will be about. Because I never want to say me, you hear the technicality, technical terms, maybe if you be confused and say, what did people talk about? If you maybe there's something a bit too big, will not fit afford them. Again, if it happens, say, Oga Matthias will team go meet up Oga Mayor. They say, no, we they married with Hazekam or Nafekam. We don't want anybody again for do, no one anybody way one can intrude again. Officials do one way will not need their permission. Because Asdem, government don't approve Asdem due. You don't approve Asdem certificate. Give power. Must show the activities for Asdem. Must show the power, the section the way they get right for work for the way if you do that waste management at smaller scale. We do not step for food for council. We do not step for food for Hazekam. They do one that really would picking household waste from door for people them. Go get their own small private farm, process all these things for the cities, still they make money. We will help ask them to sponsor their small project them, give scholarship here and there, give chop foundations, sponsor only other thing, employ people. But that's even most important thing. The project it will employ not less than 50 people. Not less than 50 people. As regard management, shown at the screen, as regard management, I know say if we manage the project. Yes, if we manage this project very well, we manage the project very well. If we know if we manage the project very well, if we employ, if we take women the way they can help with for managing. I know this will problem will be in management because we'll create a website, we'll make an online this thing. Okay, it'd be unfortunate. I think that screen for Asdem authorization. Maybe I'm not getting here. Okay, for the moment, we're not there. Yeah, we'll fit in terms of who people the way they will get them for manage the screen. If we get women involved, yes, woman if we manage, if we get woman them, if we get all the chiefs them, form a very solid committee, you know, make trustee, make if we govern yourself, put in the online, bring editors every 3 months quarterly. Any man get right for time, they can check the books for see everything be transparent. So none of some rocket science who need for bring wire again can teach we have for manage himself. The how we in dream everything football or thing would one get white people involved or other people inside it. If we manage yourself, where corruption will be, where transparency will be, you know, accountability will be, and so on. If we do other one, so much one of that thing we give Asdem power for yes. If we meet up Chief Matthias, an executive, he will give you the chat. For the chat, now SDO approve Asdem for all the activities that they did in 14. We give them climate action. You get so many things every day. We give them power to do waste management. Yes, to look at also, or they give them power to do a lot of activities. Give them power to do a lot of activities. So if we use this power to go, so yes, we will do that waste management. At a smaller scale, we will not step for food for council or not step for food for Havecam and so on. Also to do them. Right now, as I tell you now, we don't be work for it since 1 year now. People they do their waste management at individual level. Yes. So house can come and feel decides, okay, we are waste management inside here. They gather the dirty or put down inside small drum, 200-liter drum, make their gas, we can connect on a gas today. No man inside that company no go buy firewood again. All man will get gas with that small bio digester where we talk. The whole 2-3 company if you decide say we'll make our own small gas here. No cost no anything. No man inside the company no go say me they go take bottle. Run go buy one bottle guy one at 10,000 or 2,000. Can't cook one reach to 6 weeks. You don't go buy another one again. No. Dirty way when I move say chop. When I say when I say when I do on 6 houses, 6 household. Only dirty way come on a compound. If we come, Zugda, you don't agree with the Asdem. Say we'll bring that technology under Asdem. Asdem fit come for a compound. Put your own small biodigester where it produce you gas, it produce you manure, produce you this gasoline. So at very smaller scale, we no man inside that compound no go buy gas, produce that manure on a garden. Mommy and papa them, and my picking them. Royal Highnesses, government honorables, etc. I want to thank you very much for this opportunity we want to give me for self, me and my team, and also appreciate all the people who sacrifice time inside that committee to come together to put all these things together. Together we'll stand and divided will fall. If we do come together, we'll do great things. Most stop will depend for white people. Most stop will depend on white people. If we manage to serve without getting white people involved. Now we create white man. Now we teach white man how for white lads. Now we teach white man how for clean nose for shape baby. And we black people, teacher never can be last. I know what will happen for black race, but if we do this thing, we're telling us. Now look, Dr. Callisto is report, be lengthy, but once me in man, he listen to that report. It's about 2 hours report. Listen the whole thing all, and then we'll give it a try. We'll not be defeated. We'll not even start. Thank you very much, Stephen Tonte. Have a nice day. God bless you.